Hey there folks, how's it going? Hope you enjoyed that version of a great tune called Tennessee Politics by the great John Hartford. And if you're like me, you probably haven't heard that tune too much before. And that's because it comes from a collection of previously unrecorded fiddle tunes written by John Hartford. There are literally hundreds of these tunes, most of which have either never been played or never been heard, but now they're finally getting out there. And this one I learned from a record called the John Hartford Fiddle Tune Project, which unsurprisingly is a recorded collection of some of these fiddle tunes. So that's a great version. You won't find too many other versions out there, but by now you can find some YouTube videos of other players. There's also the live version of the John Hartford Fiddle Tune Project, where you can hear Tristan Scroggins, Megan Lynch, Adam Hurt, all kinds of players play these tunes, and they're a little different from what's on the record as well, so it's a great way to check out the way that some of these people interpret these tunes. As for this version, it's just as close as I could get to the melody in a way that felt comfortable. You'll notice there are a couple tricky things going on here. Sometimes the index finger on your right hand ends up on the fourth string, kind of unusual, but yes, that is intentional. That just felt like the best way to get that part of the melody out there. And you'll notice that the last couple measures of each section, both the A and the B section, is the same melody, but I play it two different ways. There's one way, which is pretty much exactly the melody as I heard it, the way Megan Lynch played it in a YouTube video, but then there's also a slightly simplified version, but it's actually what gets played on the actual record, the John Hartford Fiddle Tune Project. So I'm not sure exactly what the official melody is there, but both sound good, they both work. One's a little easier than the other. Just pick whichever one you like the most or learn them both. And speaking of learning this tune, if you're interested in learning this arrangement, there's a couple things you can do. After this, I'm going to play that exact same arrangement, slowed down with close-up views of both the left and right hand, so you can learn it just by watching and listening. That's how I learn everything. That's how I learn this tune, just watching and listening. But if that's not really your thing, maybe you're not ready for that, you can also get the tablature for that arrangement at patreon.com/EliGilbertBanjo. Patreon is where I put all the tablature for all of my videos, as well as a bunch of bonus content. For instance, the bonus content with this video is an example of how I would play backup on this tune, which sounds a little like this. So if that's what you're looking for, then go ahead and check out Patreon. Otherwise, feel free to subscribe to this channel, like this video, all of that stuff. But otherwise, here is a slowed down version of that arrangement of Tennessee Politics.